what he could do when he's healthy, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep on working, you know. Hopefully we fight in December, and it's gonna be an amazing show again like tonight. You know, it was crazy.
You embraced him when he came to the corner at the end of the third. How relieved were you when you started to feel comfortable that he was okay?
Oh yeah. I mean, as a father, I feel happy because you know he hardly got hit in there, and you saw him having fun. You know, I almost lost him in the last fight. You know, he was in ICU for like 5 days because his oxygen levels wouldn't go up. Nobody knows that. You know, so I'm happy that he's good. He's happy. He's strong. He came out of the fight really good. So that's what I told him. You know, I was screaming, entertain. You know, because that's what you know. I told him since he was a little kid. You know, you gotta entertain the crowd, and that's when he started doing this thing. You know, I'm just so glad. You know, I even called the round. I told him, yo, you got him in this round, and he did it. You know, that was crazy.
Was there a moment when you thought maybe you weren't going to come back to boxing?
Say that again?
Was there a moment when you thought maybe you weren't coming back to boxing?
Oh, of course not. Never, ever. You know, I believe in my son 100%. I knew what was wrong with him. You know, in that fight that we had with, I don't even want to name that kid, but you know, that fight that we had with that person. You know, I knew that it was his sickness that did that to him. That's why he fought all frustrated in that fight. But we're back, you know, at 140. He's comfortable. You know, I see him there for like about a year and a half or 2 years, and you know, get all the belts. You know? Yeah, thank you.
Did you feel like this guy took?
You called it earlier. I interviewed you right before the bout, and you said that you guys were going to come out and look sensational tonight.
I told you the 6th. I told you like in the 6th.
Yeah, you called it in the 6th round, even though it went to the 7th. When he first dropped him, what was going through your mind after the first knockdown?
Well, I seen that we had him, you know, he was just open for all shots, you know. And I just told him in the 7th round, I hit him in the chest and I said, this is the round, and he did it. He went out there and performed amazingly, man. You know, that guy was no joke. You know, I take off my hat to him because that guy came to win. You know, he was a tough fighter. He would have gave anybody problems, anybody.
Do you think he was able to take the power for 6 or 7 because it's the first time at 140? A guy like that was able to take it better?
Well, my son was actually not throwing his power as much. You know, he was just outboxing the hell out of him. You know, then when he started hitting him with some good shots, that's when he started opening it up. You know, he started hurting him. This guy could take punches, you know. He would have went down with a lot of punches that my son hit him with. You know, he didn't want it to go down, especially that left hook was catching him all night in the right hand. I told him, man, right hand, and that's how he took him out, with the right hand. We could fight Josh Taylor, whoever has the belts. That's what we want. We want the belts, you know. If we have to fight for the bacon belts, we take the bacon belts as well, you know, with anybody. So whoever wins from that fight too, you know, anybody can get it. As long as it's for a belt, let's do it.
Do you think because of scheduling, you might fight a Barboza in between in December before getting to a title fight, or do you think you can get a title fight?
I don't really know. Yeah. I just need the belts, like I said, you know, and we'll sit down and we'll figure it out. You know, I told my son, you know, when you know, let's take off for like 2-3 weeks and then go back into the gym.
I know you want the belts, but you know, De La Hoya was here ringside. What about a fight with Ryan based on what you saw?
Well, after this performance, man, of course, yeah, that'll be a great fight and it'll be for a lot of money. You know, why not? You know, let's do it.
Would he fight Ryan the same way, or you think we see him on the front foot instead of boxing?
Listen, he's just getting started at 140. You know, he was comfortable in there. He had fun. You know, this guy just comes to fight. You know, and so that's why he had that style. You know, Ryan is more like a boxer as well. So you know, it'll be a match. You know, they'll match up good. You know, both of them.
High-speed chess. Yeah.
Yes. All right. All right, guys. Good night. Thank you.
Where did you jump